Welcome to another tutorial video by Free the Mice for FiresOfTitan.com. The current server doesn't have any land. The only land is generated upon players or events for land. Let me explain. When you join, you can do /island create, and you can make your very own personal island the way you want to, because this is a survival island server. It will place it randomly on the map, trying to get as far away as possible for other players, and you will have your own little protected island. The blocks are protected, chest storage is not protected, and anybody can use buttons and stuff. Now, let's go over the island creating process. And since you're watching this video, instead of just typing island create, you can add this command at the end, extra 500 VID, and get an extra 500 points. Now, if you are on a special list, you will receive an additional 1,000 points on top of the 500 points, so you'll have a total of 2,500 points. But if you're not on the special list, don't worry, you'll still get the bonus 500 points. And a normal player starts out with 1,000. Your maximum is 2,500 as of this video. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, I'm on the special list. Here is your island customizer. Now, the top row is the stuff you can start with: diamond tools, armor, weapons, starting house. There are only 2 starting houses as of this video. I'm asking players to make starting houses and use structure blocks. You can find that on a YouTube video, and make it in your single player world. Make it with structure blocks, export it out, and send it to me via Discord, and I'll add it to the random houses that players start with. No cold biomes. If you don't like ice and snow, check that option and you won't get ice and snow. Slime Fun Teleporter, you can check that and you'll get a teleporter, but you still have to unlock it, so that means you won't be able to place it until you get the XP to unlock it. Slime Fun Teleporters are very big, because we don't use home or warps or anything like that. We only use the Slime Fun Teleporters. This is storage and routing modules. I think everybody needs to check this option. It starts with your basic storage, basic router, basic modules to help you get started and automate your island. It does not have to be unlocked. It's all available stuff. Anyway, trees. You don't have to check anything. You can leave it as is and just press this plus and it'll create your island. Now, I digress. Trees. You can select anything from list. The bigger the tree, the more expensive they are, up to the huge jungle trees, which is 750 points. I would want one of them, because you don't know. You could start with 1 tree. You could start with 100 trees. It's random. But there is a drawback to selecting a tree. The random, if you have this, you can get special trees like the cocoa bean tree or the jungle bush. You can't select them in the selector. They have to be only getting randomly. Biomes, they do not change the way your island looks. I'm sorry. It only changes probably like the color of the grass or the animals that spawn on it after it's generated. So like if you want slimes, you can try for swamp. You may get some slimes spawning on your island. I'm not really sure. The only ones that do change the look is the cold biomes, and they'll add just snow and ice. But besides that, it's the same. Or you can just do random. The cheapest option is random, and then do, if you don't like ice and snow, check that. And by the way, there is no ice and snow anywhere on the map unless a player chooses to make an island with ice and snow on it, but you can make ice in Slime Fun. Now, animals, these will not keep spawning. This is a one-time spawn. And so if you get cows, you're going to have to catch the cows and breed them to get more cows, unless they spawn naturally with your biome. But it's not a guarantee. This option is 3 random ones. How many you select here is how many is going to spawn. So if you only select 1, you'll only get 1. If you select like 5 or 6, you'll get 5 or 6 spawning. And if you select this, you'll only get 3. Villagers. If you select villagers or you get villagers, you need to find a hole. You need to make a hole and put them in the hole, and then cover them up so zombies don't turn them, because they do not start in a village. They're just going to be wandering around on your island. And I suggest putting them in a hole or putting them in a fence, putting them in a building. That way later you can come back and make your trading shop or an iron farm or what have you. But that is all. Bees, they will start with a beehive if you get bees. There's a whole bunch of, the only friendly mobs here, no bad mobs. Or you can just select 3. Now I'm going to just go ahead and do a quick demo. So I'm going to do those, I'm going to do those, I'm going to do a swamp, I'm going to do a jungle tree, and let's do a weapons chest. Okay. Now, the server can only make 1 island at a time. So if someone's already making an island, you are in a queue and you have to wait until it's your turn. As you can see, it may come up here and say island too small or island too big, searching again. And it will just keep doing that and trying to find you an island. If it says can't find one, try again, just repeat the steps already given you. At the top up here, it shows you the island's actually being made. And I'm trying to go really fast before it teleports me, because it will teleport you to the island. I recommend, and I may have this as setting, but only do it during the day, because if you do it at night, as you can see, there are enemies spawning. And look, the swamp does do a slime, so I was right. Anyway, let me get focused. If you can log out during the queue or the creating of the island, but it won't teleport you. So when you come back, you have to do island, home, and that will take you to your island. You can only use this command if you're at spawn. If you're not at spawn, it won't let you. See, well, for some reason it will let me. It shouldn't let you. If it does, you got lucky. But anyway, now this is kind of bad luck, because this is the island center point, and you can't break it or move it. And this is your protection block. This is your protection block. I'll go over the settings in just a minute. It only can be placed on an island spire in the center. It cannot be placed anywhere else. So if you see an island and that doesn't have a protection block on it, guess what? You can make one in Slime Fun and put it on there, and it's your island. If someone's been logged off for 30 days, you can break the protection block, or it will remove the protection block, and then you can claim their island and get all their stuff if they're offline for 30 days. I'm going to de-op myself so you don't see all the admin options. Here's what you will see. You can add, remove friends. You can change the name of your island, which shows on Dynamap, and you can make it private or public warp. I don't recommend public warp unless you know what you're doing, like making a shop or something. But that is the island spire. Let's see what other stuff I've got to go over. The lucky blocks on the top are very lucky blocks. There are not going to be any bad ones on the top. The ones underneath, there are ones under the ground, and they can be the unlucky ones, and it can kill you. And it can grief your island. So be careful with those when mining. There are Slime Fun ores, and I forgot to go over the island settings. If you're online it will show you what your island was generated with. If you're offline, it will not. So this was generated with 1,000 ores. I've seen 3,000 ores. It was only done with 3 trees, jungle, swamp, and it got Oculus cow and a chicken. And so I would need to find those 3 animals and round them up. It doesn't guarantee you will get them. It doesn't guarantee you will get those animals. There's just a chance of getting them. There's a cow. And there's a chicken. Okay. So another thing I need to go over real quick is, I think this is a very unlucky island. This is like one of the worst islands because you're this is also your teleporting pad, and so you'll need to build a platform, just platform around it, because when you use the slime fun teleporters, you'll teleport to the top of it, and so you can put carpet on there and you teleport here. Anyway, your island should have 3 berry bushes, which I do not see. I think this got very unlucky. You should start with 3 berry bushes, 3 bamboo, 3 sugarcane. And there is a chance that you get very unlucky like this island and don't get any of them or missing some. Here's the sugarcane, and check around, because see, here's the 3 sugarcane, they just broke. And so I would just put them back. I don't know about the berry bushes and stuff. I think it's a bug and it messed up when it spawned on top of the tree. I'll try to fix that, but look for your berry bushes and bamboo. They should spawn on the island. Anything else? I think that is all. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all on the server.